We've got a whole lot of college basketball to talk, and we've got Craig Trapp joining us. Just a reminder, don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube page and hit the bell if you want notifications every time we post a new video. VCU and Davidson. Davidson favored in this one, -3.5. Total is 135. VCU 18-12 on the season, 10-20 against the spread. Davidson 15-14 overall, 12-17 against the number. Two teams that haven't been covering a whole lot. Who do we like?
Well, not only is these teams not been covering, they haven't been winning. I mean, this VCU team has lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 of the last 8, or 6 of the last 7 they've lost. Only game was a 24-point win at George Washington. Davidson hasn't been a whole lot better. They've lost 3 of their last 5. And then you see this line at 3.5. So it's definitely a suspect line for me because I would expect Davidson, they're the hotter of the two, which is saying something when that team has lost 2 games. But those games are on the road. So you would expect it. I would expect it when I pulled this up to say Davidson 5-6 points. And I would have probably liked Davidson. But when you get this line, like it's a sucker line. It's 3.5. You're like, oh, Davidson is playing a little better. They're returning home. They'll get the win. And they might get the win. But I just don't think they're going to cover more than that, the 3-pointer here. So I'm going to take VCU plus 3.5. And what I think is going to be a dogfight. I just think it's going to be a really close game. VCU's desperate. They have to get a win here. I mean, it's hard to imagine a team that's 18-12, but it's lost 6 of their last 7 games. But that's the case for this VCU team. I mean, really struggling. But I think they pull it together at least to get the cover here. A pretty good matchup here in the A10.
You kind of mentioned 3.5 being almost a sucker line. I think because the numbers, like you mentioned, it just seems like Davidson's the play. Davidson 10-1 at home, 8-3 against the number at home, despite having a bit of a disappointing season. And VCU, on the other hand, 0-7 as a dog, 3-7 against the spread away. So
yeah, like I said, when you see those numbers, I just saw the raw numbers before the lines come out because I'm using handicapping before the lines come out, and I was like, oh, this is going to be 5 or 6, and maybe I'll take Davidson. And when the line comes out at 3.5, it's like, what do the odds makers know that I don't know here? And that's when you start to creep back. I mean, especially this year, we've seen it. It's been more as the road favorites, as these big road favorites, ranked road favorites have been terrible in that 2 to 3, 3.5 point range. But I think it still stands to reason that odds makers know something here. Let's go with Vegas here, VCU plus 3.5.